it's okay to not know. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know what I'm doing either. And that's okay. And I think that's something that we often forget. For me, I just was listening to a song and I feel like the Lord was telling me, hey, talk about the things that people don't like to talk about. Talk about the things and the struggles that people don't normally mention. And so here we go. For me, I don't know what I'm doing, really. Like, I'm kind of just here. And for me, I just feel so alone. I love my friends. I love my family, but it just doesn't. I just don't feel like I ever have anybody. I feel like I look around and everybody has their friend group and they're hanging out with them and they're having a great time and they're about to go party or have a get together, game night. They're about to go do an activity, and I'm just kind of like here. Or everybody has their relationship that they're getting into. They're getting serious. Stuff is really about to happen. And, they're going all in and, they just really love each other. And every time I feel like I'm just going through the motions of life. Like, laying my head on my pillow wondering, what if? What if I did something different? What if I looked different? What if I acted different? It's so annoying. And it's just like, man, sometimes I think that we have to stop and realize that life is not a movie. Life is not what it looks like on social media for so many people. Those people who seem to be in a great relationship aren't. Those people who are in your friend group who you want your relationship to be just like theirs, their relationship is sucking right now. Everyone goes through stuff. That friend group that's going out all the time, every single one of them hate each other. They all have beef with each other. You just don't see it. And it's like, I know. But just being a part of something, feeling like I'm loved is so huge. And for me, a little bit about myself is I've wanted a wife since I was 5 years old. I've wanted a girlfriend since I was 12 years old. And I'm a really big, I don't want to say romantic because that's so corny, but it kind of is true, where it's just like, I just want to know for a fact that, this is my person and I am their person, I don't know why. I don't know why the Lord made me like that. But a couple years ago, the Lord promised me 4 things, and one of them was to be a husband. And of course, I'm 18. I just graduated high school. So I'm in a really weird part of life right now where it's this huge transition from now you graduated. Your childhood is done. You are an adult now. For sure. You turn 18 and you graduate, you're done. There's no more childhood. Lock in. You're about to go to college and you need to get stuff done because they ain't going to take crap there, and then you got to go join a job. No more summer camps, no more youth group. You have to lock in. And I feel like I'm falling so far behind everywhere else. And I just don't know what to do anymore. I pray daily. I worship daily. I spend time with the Lord daily. And yet I still feel so far from Him. And I don't get it. I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. There's no one to talk to, like I've said. And it just hurts. But what I do know is that 2 verses have really helped me and come through time. And I really hope that it'll help you too. I know it's a lot easier said than done. Because trust me, I'm going through it. I'm not saying this because this is one thing that I hate. When I go and talk to people and I'm like, ugh, I want a girlfriend so bad. I just want somebody to love. And they're like, man, I totally get how you feel. We've all been there. I understand that completely. Don't worry. Meanwhile, they've been in a 5-year relationship and their boyfriend is awesome or their girlfriend is awesome. And it's okay, buddy, nice for you to say. Or if they're married and it's like, bro, you're already locked in. Like, what are you talking about? Of course we all go through this. Like, I know how that feels. But it's it's like, it's so true, and that's so hard. Because the verses, again, going back to those, one of them is from John, and it says, it's Jesus speaking, and he says, you do not understand what I am doing now, but you will. And then in Proverbs, it says, how can a man understand his own way? And bringing the two of those together is crazy. Because in the New Testament, here in John, you're like, yeah, you don't understand what I'm doing, but you will. You don't understand now, but that doesn't mean you won't understand. And then in Proverbs, it's like, dude, we can't even understand our own thing. How are we supposed to grasp our life if we don't even understand where we're going? And the biggest thing for me that's helped me is just remembering it's in God's hands. And that's so annoying and so hard to hear when you're going through something, but it's just the truth. You just have to keep going. I was reading today in a book called 1 in a Million. It's basically talking about how you go through life, just how the Israelites wandered through the wilderness. And I say specifically wilderness because a lot of people like to say desert, but the difference is it wasn't desert. And this is the point that they brought up. A desert is a dry, desolate, isolated place. And it's just sand and sand and sand. There's no hope. But in the wilderness, there's patches of desolate isolation that's dreary and dry, and it sucks. But then there's pockets of rest. These oases is what she was talking about, how the Israelites came. And it's God doesn't put us in a place where there's no survival. God puts us in a place where eventually he's going to lead us and he's going to be like, here you are, rest. There is more journey ahead, don't get me wrong. There is still more to come. There will still be days where you don't understand. There'll be days where you have everything that you've ever prayed for. You'll have a wife. You'll have a girlfriend. You'll be in college. You'll be in your job. You'll be in the place that you worked so hard to get, and you still won't know what to do or how to keep going. But there will be patches where the Lord is like, rest now. I have more for you later, but I also have this for you right now. And I want to encourage anybody who doesn't know if they can keep going, you can. Because there's so much more on the other side that you just can't see. Like, I can't express how minimal the out of reachness is. I mean, it's literally like you just need to keep pushing just a couple more times, just a little bit longer, and you're going to see things that you never could imagine. It says in Ephesians 3:20 and 21 that he can do more than we could even immeasurably more than we could even imagine. And that's crazy. Because for me personally, like, I'm a big dreamer. I have a lot of dreams. Crazy things that I wanted to do. I said at one point that I wanted to own a skyscraper. I don't know why, but that's something that I've dreamt of. And here I am, 18 years old, wondering what the frick am I even supposed to do next? How the heck am I supposed to keep going? Honestly, I think that's just the answer. Just keep going. I read this book. I forgot who it's by, but it's called Failing Forward. And it talks about the only way to truly fail is to quit. If you just don't quit, if you just keep going, if you learn from your mistakes, if you learn from your failures, because the truth is everyone's going to fail. Everyone's going to get to a point where they just don't know what to do. And if you just keep putting one foot in front of the other, just going through these stepping stones. I love the Bible verse. It's Psalm 119, I think 105. And it says, your word is a lamp to my feet. And one of my friends said the best thing, and this is what I'm going to end on. They said, when it says it's a lamp unto my feet, I imagine lights on my shoes, and it can only illuminate the next step. It doesn't draw out the entire journey that you still have to go. but it illuminates that next step. And if you can just take that step, just one more step, you might unlock things that you never even imagined. And I get it. Trust me, I do. Right now, especially, I pray to God that I won't in like a week. I pray to God I won't tomorrow. Obviously, I mean, it's his plan, so it's possible, but most likely not. But anything can happen at any time. It says in Galatians 6:9, do not give up on doing the right thing, for in the right time you will be able to reap what you have sown in the right time. But we don't get to choose that time. What you do get to choose is if you are going to continue to put a step forward. So if you just don't know anymore, you just don't know what to do, just take another step. Just take one more step. And then another. And then another. And then see where you end up. Because it's hard. Don't get me wrong. I want to cry. Probably going to cry myself to sleep tonight. It hurts. It hurts hanging out with my friends. It hurts practicing my sport. It hurts watching other people succeed when I feel like I'm failing. But I know this is not the end. You're made for more. There is more ahead. God said in Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, not to harm you, but to prosper you, to give you a hope and a future. He's not done. As much as it feels like he is, he's not. Keep going. Just one foot in front of the other. Because that's where I'm at too. So, go spend some time with God. Go pray. Go cry. Go be mad. Go be angry. Vent to God. Vent everything to God. Because he wants to hear all of it. You can be mad at God. He can handle it. But tell him that. Don't tell people that. Tell him that. Go straight to him. Jesus died so that we could have that. Go yell at him. Go cry to him. Go talk to him. And if you're in a good place right now and you're just watching to watch, dude, go praise him. Go talk to him. Go thank him. Stop and celebrate. So remember to stop and celebrate this week. All the little things, all the big things. And have a great day. Because the journey's not over. So let's take one more step.